I mean, it felt good.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't. You can usually get a general vibe of how it went out there. The ball security still wasn't there. That's something we've been preaching. We still need to do better at that. But overall, the execution of the offense, the physicality, the finish, it seemed like it was there.
Is this the best spell?
I would say so. One thing, I mean, we have a really good defense that we practice against, so, you know, the yards are going to be tough to come by. And then you get a new opponent, and just with the way that we practice and the tempo that we practice at, we play that way, so when we get in games, it's harder for other people to keep up. And I think that pays dividends. You know, it's hard on you as a player. You got to recover. You got to take care of yourself. But when it goes to playing against other teams, I think it pays dividends.
St. Brown's been around for a while. You've seen a lot of good stuff. But did you ever marvel at just what he's able to do during a practice, having the practice that he did today? Did you ever just sit back and marvel at it still?
Yeah. I mean, because you see all the highlight catches he has. It's cool to see a guy who, you know, he's all pro. He's the best. It's cool to see a guy like that continue to go out here every day and like go do everything full speed, do all of his blocking full speed. You want to do one-on-ones against everybody. Like I mean, he embodies like what our team's supposed to be about. So I mean, he's incredible.
Taylor, did the offense need this at all? Like, was there any shadow of a doubt that you guys would get here? You know, just the way things kind of the choppiness early on in camp. Is this important to play like that?
Yeah, I mean, we're not where we want to be for, you know, week 1 of the season for sure, and you know, there's been some moving parts. Like I haven't even really practiced until a couple days ago. It was my first like team reps in practice, and I've played with a lot of these guys a lot, so there's a level of continuity, and there's been a little bit of a Rolodex of players at left tackle and stuff like that. So having guys in and out, and then like I said, we were playing against a really good defense. Our defense has a lot of good players, and they're playing at a high level. So we're definitely, you know, not where we want to be like week 1, but we got time. We're going to get there, and we're going to continue to get better. And this was a good one to build on, and we got to come out and just do it again tomorrow.
And chippiness, I'm sure, you know, it wasn't anything major, but you just kind of expect a little bit of that when you're going against different uniforms.
Yeah, I mean, you get out there, there's unfamiliar faces. They're not necessarily your teammates. You're not trying to hurt anybody, but you're playing hard. And that's just the nature of competition. You get a bunch of guys out here. Up until the end, it was pretty tame. It seemed like, I don't know what it looked like on the defensive field over here, but it seemed pretty tame for the most part. Guys just playing hard.
What did happen at the end?
I didn't see the start of it. I know it was J-Mo Niffy. I didn't see the start of it. I just heard people start yelling. And then that was the most tired I was all practice, was in there wrestling guys.
How did it feel for you personally out there, getting out there?
Great.
And back into
Yeah.
what were you hoping to feel, and what did you feel?
Like for me personally, you're saying?
Yeah.
Number one, hope my shoulder feels good. It feels really good. And then the conditioning aspect of it, we did a lot of work on running, stuff inside during practice to make sure once I was able to get in practice, I wasn't going to have an issue with conditioning that was going to cause me to not be able to have reps. I mean, we're building my reps up right now. Today I probably got 20, but that was the big thing. Like, am I going to be in shape? Is my body going to feel good? Because I think if I can get those things down, like, I know how to play football.
This offensive line has set such a high standard for itself the past 3 years, really. Did today feel more like the standard you guys have come to know? Is that more what you guys want to be and want to look like?
Yeah, it felt that way. You know, there's always going to be stuff to clean up for sure, but it did feel that way. And I think that's good to see, especially when you have some young guys and now you're playing unfamiliar faces, to see how they respond. Because, you know, the level of intensity goes up a little bit. There might be a little nerves, a little anxiety. So that was good to see that as a whole unit, and kind of from like 1s, 2s to 3s, everybody came out there composed, competed, and executed.
What does that feel like? Is that the push off the ball? Is it the fluidity with the entire offensive line? Like, what stood out the most to you, just feeling it feel right?
I think number one is going to be communication, and then physicality. You know, do you know what to do, and are you physical when you're going to do it? I felt that. I felt the push at the line. And again, we'll need to look at it and see, because I'm sure there's plays here and there that don't look as good as they felt. But that'd be the two things, definitely communication and just being physical.
I don't know if you saw the moment where Dolphins defender got up and kind of Tate Ravage's face, and he really kept his composure, like you had noted, just wanting everybody to be composed. For a young guy like that, do you like that he's holding his own and wailing the line of physicality and composure?
Yeah, I don't think that he's scared of anybody. So that is not a concern of mine. He's got bite. He's not going to back down from anything. So that's not a concern at all. Was it a defensive back that did it? I mean, it's a defensive back. I mean, they can get choke slammed if they want to. Like, and then the other thing would be, there's a lot of eyes on us, so the league's watching. Like, they're if you do something, they might want to fine you or, fine the organization and stuff like that. So yeah, we want to compete. We want to be physical. We're not going to back down from anybody, but you also have to have the composure aspect too.
Well, thank you guys.
Thanks.